Today we are in northern Pomerania in Germany, and we are at the Everstorfer Forst, and there's a nice collection of megalithic structures in this forest, and this is our first visit to a passage grave. Now, a passage grave was a type of megalithic tomb that was made after they started making dolmens. And as you can see, it's a lot more elaborate than a typical dolmen. You have a nice long passage line with these big stones, and then there's a dolmen behind me, and that's where the burial chamber would have been. And what makes the passage grave distinctive, and it's something that you only find in this area of northern Germany and in Denmark, is it has an entryway at a 90-degree angle to the rest of the passage. And you only find these type of structures in this part of Europe. So here we have this long passage grave. And then over here on the side, we've got this little entranceway. Come on in the dolmen. Come on in, set a spell. Enjoy your eternal rest under this rock. So this is a really great one. Like, this place is really cool with all this moss on the stones. It's really neat. And you can see, since we just had the equinox, people come and perform pagan rituals at these sites. I think it's nice that people still use them to this day. And just like the other dolmens and passage graves in this region, they're built up on a mound. They have a ring of stones around them, and then a burial chamber in the middle. But the passage graves will have this right angle entrance. If you thought that last passage grave was big, this is a big one. It took us like a minute and 30 seconds to walk completely around it. This is a huge passage grave right across this busy road from the first one that we saw. And it's made just like the other passage grave, it's just on a much greater scale. It still has the side passage for entry, but it's a lot smaller proportionally to the rest of the site than the other one was. So this tomb has 4 huge capstones over the burial chamber. And the side passage on this one, they have stones blocking it. Now, it can be hard to know if it was like this originally because most of these structures, especially if it's all nice and pretty and lined up like this, they've been reconstructed. So to try to give you an idea of how massive this grave is, I'm at the corner at one of the guardian stones. And we've got a hill here with the burial chamber. And then the hill gets taller over here. And just keeps going. Really long. And now we're at the other end of it. You can see where we started. It's really big. Now, as I said when we were at the long barrow on Rugen, one theory is that these large rectangular structures are supposed to represent the early Neolithic longhouses, which were these huge wooden buildings that many people lived in. And then over the centuries, as they decayed and rotted away, people would come back and turn the place into a memorial and place stones where the wooden posts used to be. And it became a place that people could come back and memorialize their ancestors. So here's the side chamber, the side entrance of this one. And you see it's blocked by a stone. The other one wasn't blocked, and it's hard to know if it was originally blocked or if at some point the stone was moved to block the side passage. It's hard to tell because most megalithic structures that are as organized as this have been reconstructed by archaeologists and excavated. So they put them back where they think they should go. But it's hard to know sometimes how it was originally. Well, thank you for joining me on this visit to the Everstorfer Forst, and I hope you learned something. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more history and travel videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Tschüss!